someone that I would consider a friend. And even though we've shared very few words, he's become a very influential mentor, which makes me just believe that some people are just angels in your life for a second. But they gave me this opportunity to go serve in the Congressional Auditorium as a media documentarian. And it just opened up my eyes. I even asked them when they called me, I said, have you looked up my record? I was a drummer most of my life. I lived kind of on the road when I wasn't litigating. And they laughed. I mean, they said, Justin, we know everything about you. We'll see you in DC. And I just couldn't believe it, So I didn't question. I went. I stayed in an Airbnb. I don't even want to go there. But I stayed in some place in DC, went and reported in the Congressional Auditorium in my minivan, parked in a senator's parking spot.
Crazy.
And I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And I just looked around and I said, wow, what is this all about? I'm just keep going forward. To me, it's still not money. They expected me to send a $10,000 check. You know what I did? I sent a thank you note. I'm not kidding. It's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I just said, thank you so much for this opportunity,
See, that's what I love your story, man. I really just appreciate, like I just said, the rawness, and my listeners, I hope you were able to hear his voice and what he was going through, because it was just so impactful. I mean, here Justin, you're at a top where you were at the mountain, top of the mountain, $2 million deal. And you said no, because it didn't fit what your vision for Limitless. And then you went down to the depths of gracious, the valley, and that whole destruction and that devastation. And I could hear your there's just a terrible part in your life, but yet you utilize that as fire on the fuel, if you will.
Yep.
Fuel on the fire. And so where you were able to just push forward, and now you're in a situation where again you're helping, and the vision behind it, and that's why I just respect that so much. I just think that's so awesome, and I think very few people ever actually get to the top of the mountain and then say no. And then they get down to the bottom and then they're like, you know what, I'm still going the hard way because this is my vision. And I am not, like you said, it's legacy, not currency. And man, how powerful that is. And when all of a sudden you become so clear and focused on developing your legacy. So let me ask you this.
Sure.
What do you want your legacy to be? When they think of Justin A. Higgins, what do you want them to think?
I want them to say,